Hello and welcome. In this video we're looking at the brand new Minecraft Live 2022 first trailer. Let's get straight into it. Let's go. The Great Mob Caper. I really like this trailer because it's in a very
I have asked you here
style for
today
Halloween.
because something mysterious is afoot in the overworld.
All the chests in the underwater ruins are filled with eggs.
Okay, so this trailer's got a bunch of like Easter eggs and like references to the new mobs. So each member of the Minecraft team tells you about one of the mobs. So Jens here is like, oh, this mob lays eggs in like all the chests. So there's some sort of underwater mob. Then we have Agnes and
Eggs!
the next one.
Someone spied on me in the mines.
Okay, so Agnes is someone spying on her in the mines. And I'll tell you who it is and like the stuff in the background in a second.
My hats keep moving around.
And this guy's hats keep disappearing. So his hats keep getting like, disappeared. And that lightning right there, that's the, we're going to pause on that because that's got
Minecraft Live. I need my hats.
Could this be the work of new mobs trying to get our
Yep, some
attention?
new mobs.
I think you're onto something.
Tiny Agnes, Tiny Jens, do you think you can get to the bottom of this in time for the show?
We were born for this, Tiny Roo.
Let the investigation begin.
Awesome. So these two now will go around like the previous trailer, and they'll probably go around this huge like mansion looking for the mobs, and they'll like find each one of the mobs around the mansion. It'll be a little bit spooky.
Which mobs are trying to join Minecraft?
Okay, cool. So we're gonna go back to the lightning in a second. We'll leave it on this because this is a pretty cool place to leave it. Them on their magnifying glasses right here. So yeah, so there was a leak. So a bit of a spoilers, but we're about to find out anyway, of the names of the three mobs. And the leak is the Sniffer, the Rascal, and the Tough Golem. So I've actually put together which one goes with each one of these. So obviously he's got the Tough Golem, the Rascal, like pretty much confirmed, like stealing his hats and stuff, And just from like hearing, like, oh, it steals your hats or like moves stuff around. It's like a pretty rascally sort of. I was about to say Pokemon then because we're playing so much Pokemon, but a new mob to the game, so it's gonna move all of your stuff around, like which makes me feel like no one's gonna pick that one. Like it might be a really cool looking one, and it might have some redstone like capability if it moves items around, like, But that's like the LA, and the LA, like everyone was like, oh, the LA could be so good for like redstone and picking up items and stuff, and it like really isn't. It's like not that good, It's much better to like just have a hopper stream and like water streams, like that kind of stuff. So I feel like the Rascal like won't be as good. The Tough Golem is probably Agnes, because like the Sniffer doesn't really fit with like the Sniffer could be Agnes as well, but the Tough Golem doesn't fit with Jens, like the eggs, So like his is probably the Sniffer, but like Agnes, like the Tough Golem could be like a shy, like you can see them right here and here. I was gonna pause it on like the lightning strike so you can really see, but you can like look at them. You can see the Tough Golems like already, and they're like probably a bit shy. They maybe like they could have like this sort of like where if you don't look at them, they don't move type thing. Where like if you like turn around, like that could be a cool like feature of them, where like they're like the statue, and then they like you don't look at them, they start running at you, or they like move around, or they could just like hide from the player if they're like, because Agnes is like, oh, spying on me, and it could be like completely like, it could be a hostile mob, it could be like a hostile mob, and Tough spawns pretty low down, and she said in the mine shafts, and by mine shafts she could mean two places, either caves, like her own mine shafts that she's dug, or actual mine shafts, and they could spawn in mine shafts and make mine shafts more populated, and they could actually be really cool if they spawn in mine shafts and be like sort of like little mining guys. Like these are the guys in the mine shaft that like mined for the villagers, Like the villagers built these guys to mine for them, That'd be really cool. Finally, Jens, the Sniffer. So pretty much I put the Sniffer on him because it sort of doesn't fit with anyone else, Maybe you could say the Rascal is actually the Sniffer, and it like sniffs in your chests and like, sniffs stuff in your chest and like takes your hats and stuff, But that feels like the Rascal. But the Rascal could be actually, yeah, the Rascal could be Jens, because like the Rascal could like put like random eggs in the chests, But this Nautilus shell here makes me think like that the chests are actually gonna be, it's because it's an underwater mob. It's gonna be an underwater mob, and like a little like Sniffer type underwater mob could feel like maybe either. I'm trying to think like because sharks can sniff really well under the water. I know that like. you know. But like the Nautilus shell here is a definite giveaway. This thing right here, this like box, I've heard people say it's probably voting box. There's another one up here. We're gonna go to the, and now we can actually see all of the features that we want to look at. So the villager painting here is illuminated. There's a villager here. The 2 golems, obviously. We have 2 things up here. This is another mob vote like voting box right here. This is like a villager statue. You can see another one here. It's a little hard to see right now, and you know, maybe on like YouTube, like this video is like recompressed, you might not be able to see it. Like there's a villager statue here, and then here there's another like sort of statue thing right here. There's 3 lecterns, 1, 2, 3. These are lanterns, so you know, these are obviously bookshelves in the background, you know. So nothing like too like, you know, from the background, but yeah, the 2 voting boxes, villager statues, copper golems. Like the tough golem's pretty much confirmed. Like I feel like the leak is like confirmed. He's already leaked Minecraft Legends stuff, you know. So yeah, tough golem is like pretty much confirmed because like he's pretty much confirmed that. And yeah, so like this is probably what it looks like. This is probably the tough golem right here. Tough golem confirmed. Like this is probably what it'll look like when they see it later. Like yeah. Now the other 2 mobs, like, oh, this is a magnifying glass right here. This is a magnifying glass, and this is another villager statue, which is like repeated up there. Awesome. So yeah. Only now. So right now we can only speculate on the other 2 mobs. Like the tough golem is this one, and for the like the sniffer, which is probably an underwater mob. So Jens's mob is going to be underwater. The tough golem is going to be like Agnes's like, you know, like stony, this mob pretty much, you know. Probably spawning in mine shafts, which is like a underground mob. So water, underground, and this would be like an overworld mob. Maybe it will spawn in the wooden mansion, or like if you have maybe a cool feature would be like the way iron golems spawn because of loads of villagers. If you have like a bunch of stuff, you'll get like a rascal spawn in, which could be cool. But then it'll be really annoying. Like if you have a storage system and then like you start moving stuff around, that'd be really annoying. But he says hats. He says it moves its hats. So it could be like armor stands. So if you have armor stands, it like swaps the hats or the armor pieces on armor stands, which could be cool. But it could be annoying if you have like all your armor laying out. Like I just feel like the rascal one is like the worst pick. And I feel like if it gets added to the game and it like just messes with you players, it's gonna be really annoying. But it could be a really good prank mob as well. Like, you know, if it like doesn't spawn and you can like go get it like the LA, like I feel like if it was like the LA, but then it could also be annoying like the LA to get. So that's pretty much it. Like you can only speculate now, and then new trailers will come out obviously for each mob, and you vote now on the launcher as well, not in Twitter anymore. So make sure you know you're ready for that. But thank you for watching this episode of Minecraft News, where we looked at all the new mobs, you know, all the little Easter eggs for them. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you, and goodbye.